My name is Garry Rudd and I am a technical manager at AIC, and I manage the TASCC scheme, which is the Trade Assurance Scheme for Combinable Crops. The TASCC scheme is split into 4 sections: the haulage, merchants, storage and testing section, and essentially follows the legislative, customer and assurance requirements for the safe transportation of food and feed combinable crops such as wheat, barley, oilseed rape and legumes. Participants of TASCC will be haulage companies, seed merchants, grain merchants, storage and also laboratories, and laboratories will often be linked with a storage facility. Well, what happens is a participant will join the TASCC scheme, and they will be audited once a year by the certification body. The CB will come round and audit them, go through a checklist depending on what sector of the grain trade that they are. The audit process will cover, let's say for the haulage sector for example, the checking of the haulage, what the trailer has carried to make sure that they're following the code to the letter. It's very important as well for the 3 previous loads that they have not been involved or carried any of the exclusion and sensitive list products. Storage again will be the traceability of the product coming in, and it will also cover again the cleaning of the stores. Merchanting will be the auditing of subcontractors that they may use, but again the traceability and the food feed safe assurance of the products they are actually buying and selling on to the end user. The laboratory scheme is to test all product coming in to ensure that it meets customer requirements, but also it's useful for any disagreements during a selling to another party. TASCC is part of the food and feed safety chain, so from the farmer who has grown the product, through the TASCC merchant selling the product, to the TASCC haulier collecting the product from the farmer, to the storage keeper, to TASCC storekeeper keeping the product safe and monitored and with regards to temperature, through to the TASCC testing facility testing the product. The merchant will then sell it on to the end user, which could be a flour mill and a feed mill, and then from there the TASCC haulier will be delivered to there. From there it will be processed and then it will end up on the customer shelves. So in the supermarkets the consumer will be able to pick up the product which they know has the full assured chain from the farm gate right to their table. TASCC has recently gained earned recognition with the Food Standards Agency and the Veterinary Medicines Directorate, so that if you are a member of TASCC you are potentially to receive fewer audits from trading standards, for example, because they know that TASCC is a high level standard for participants to attain.
The clear benefit that the scheme gives us, it gives my business and all its employees a clear understanding of the minimum standards required to operate in today's modern food supply chain environment. The scheme reduces the need for other bodies such as processors, consumer groups and indeed government bodies, the need for them to audit us independently and thus reducing supply chain cost. The scheme covers all aspects of traceability, giving the end user confidence in our ability to meet their specific needs.